Okay, actually, I have several questions in mind. I'm just talking to next Premier of Ontario, right? Am I right, everybody? Okay, so I'm gonna make a couple, okay?
Please.
So because of the time limit. So one is the, I know that you got the master degree in economics, but
You've done your research.
Yeah, you told okay, smaller government and then reduce budget and then the cut the tax. That's your theory, right?
Right.
I think. And then several years ago, you got everybody knows overton problem, drinking water pollution. So 7 people, Ontarians died, right? So we need more inspectors, more officers to check it here and there, environmentally and sanitary, whatever. Then we need more budget. It's complicated. What do you think about that? That's the one question. Okay. The other one is, it's very important for me because of not only myself and our community and also the Ontarians, because of the Samsung got a $7 billion contract last time.
Yep.
You know that. And then you like to keep the nuclear power plant,
yep.
Right?
Yep.
That makes lower the energy price here in Ontario, right? And then the McKinsey government, they already made a contract with Samsung Consortium, $7 billion. And then 16,000 jobs will be created in Ontario, south of Hamilton, that area, right? Nearby your district, right? And then many of our community members, they are expecting, more our 1.5 generation, second generations, they're waiting for job, right? Mm-hmm. So it will be a good chance, bilingual English and Korean, they speak. So our second generation, 1.5 generation, they can make more job here in our community. Mm-hmm. That's, it will be, not if, you should be a Premier of Ontario. And then what will you do? It's a long-term contract, I think. So that's second page. That's
okay. Thanks. Very good questions. With respect to Walkerton, there's no doubt it was a tremendous tragedy. And what we did as a government in response is we set up the Walkerton Commission to look at what went wrong, to make recommendations on how to ensure that we have clean drinking water, proper reporting mechanisms, good environmental science. And then we acted on that. We started implementing the recommendations of the Commission. Because I think that's something that we would expect in a place like Ontario. But to the larger question, the concern I have is that we have now seen the provincial budget under Premier McGuinty increase from about $68 billion, heading now towards 120. That's a big increase in government spending, paid for by your taxes. And I'd ask you if you've seen the kind of quality results in return. I mean, we talked about highways and transportation projects. Have we seen major projects? But the answer is no. We were waiting far too long. If you take your son or daughter or husband or wife to emergency rooms, you're looking at wait times in the double digits. We've seen a tremendous growth in bureaucracy. We've seen a lot of contracts go out to liberal-friendly firms, like $1 billion have down the drain in e-health. I'm convinced that if we set our sights on providing priorities people care about, basics like frontline healthcare, education in the classroom, transportation that people can benefit from, and safe communities, we can do so. It's not that we don't have enough money. We have plenty coming in. We're not spending it in the right places. Secondly, on energy, energy has always been one of the core strengths of Ontario. We always had reliable and affordable energy. I'm concerned that the Premier has gone down a track of costly energy experiments that have now made Ontario to have one of the highest energy rates of competing states and provinces and across Canada. This means that senior citizens are struggling to pay their bills. It means small businesses are getting hit once again. If you're a not-for-profit organization, your hydro bills are going through the roof. We objected strongly to the way the Samsung deal was brought about because it was not a competitive bid process. We think, I have said that, for example, I think contracts should be online so taxpayers can see that they get value for their money, the details of the contracts. what are the goals of the contract and were they achieved. And I think bids of that nature, of that size, no doubt, should be competitive, so we all know it was a fair and transparent process. I am in support of nuclear power. I do believe, just like in any of your investments that you make, you need to have balance. So you need to have green, renewable projects. At the same time, we're going to need gas-fired plants. And nuclear energy I do see as clean, emission-free, and we have tremendous strengths here in Ontario, good, well-paying jobs in that sector. The current government has delayed in making a decision on where we're going to go on replacing our aging nuclear fleet. If we don't act soon, that's going to cause a problem on supply and cause prices to go even higher. And I just want to make sure when we sign contracts for things like wind and solar, it's a competitive process and there are rates that are affordable to families and to businesses. Some of the contracts we signed, unfortunately, have not been affordable, and we'll be paying them for 20 years in our hydro bills. Is that right?
The contract was done now, so.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's, you know, I would handle it differently as Premier, and you'll see for future supply. I do believe fundamentally in having an open, transparent process, and those who give the best value at the best price should get the contracts.
I understand.
Yes. Thank you.